Hi, my name's Fran Richardson. I live in Parker, Colorado, and I'm here to tell my story and how I ended up with Homeowners Assistance Foundation. Let's start back in '99. I built my house, used an architect with a builder, and I built it exactly how I wanted it. And 8 months later, my husband walked out, and I had to buy him out to stay, and I have since done everything I could to stay in my home. I have had renters nonstop. I've refinanced quite a few times. Anything I could do to let me stay in the house. And in around 2007, 2008, my rate was going to jump, and I quickly found out that the government had changed all the guidelines, and I could no longer qualify for anything at all. So I was stuck with a payment of $29.60 and didn't know what I was going to do. So I worked a lot of overtime, made it work, hired a company to help me with the loan modification. They took my $4,000 and ran. I tried 2 modifications on my own, which was the most frustrating thing I've ever dealt with in my life, and was turned down both times. It's just one paper after another, and then they let it expire, and they want you to send more, and they just drag it out. So I just kept trying, and I tried refinancing again, and I just kept getting turned down and turned down and turned down, and it was so frustrating. And in April of 2013, Mark called me from Homeowners Assistance Foundation, and I was talking to him, and I said, you know what, it's not even worth it, because no one will help me. You know, I can't qualify, I don't make enough money. Even though my credit score is over 800, no one will help me. And he said, let me try. So I said, well, okay. He says, you have nothing to lose. You know, there's no money up front at all. No money up front. He goes, just send your stuff in. Let's see if you even qualify. So I sent him what he needed, and they called me back a couple days later and said, I think we can help you. And I'm like, what? So I sent them a few other things that they needed, and we got the process going. It did take a couple months, and then we got turned down. Surprise. So then we tried again, and got turned down again. Come to find out, it's the mortgage company didn't even want to help anybody. So I don't believe they were even looking at any paperwork. They weren't looking at anything. They just turned everybody down. So in August, Mark told me that my mortgage was going to get sold from that other mortgage company. So he said, let's just wait. And on day one, when the new mortgage company takes over, we'll have everything in, the whole packet in, and we'll try the new mortgage company. And I said, great. Because at this point, I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So on the 1st of September, we sent the paperwork in, and took about 2.5 weeks, and I was approved. So my payment went from $29.60, $2,960, not including $650 worth of taxes and insurance, down to $22.88. I'm sorry, $20.88, including taxes and insurance. So I went from $29.60 plus $660 or $650 down to $2,088, including taxes and insurance. And for the first time in my life, since I've lived in this house, I know I get to stay here. I get to stay, and I can't thank those guys enough. Mark and Paul did everything they could to help me, and you guys are crazy if you don't try this. There's nothing up front, there's nothing to lose and everything to gain. And now I can stay in my house. So I just want to thank them personally right now.